Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Last Son, this is TEW9, and our Save with Coastal Zone Championship Wrestling. Tonight we're going to continue the saga of the Steel Circle vs. CZCW Originals as we book Reach for the Sky. So please give the video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you're not already, hit that notification bell so you can be alerted to whenever I put out any kind of new content. Let's go ahead and start the pre-show and book tonight's Reach for the Sky. Okay. Pre-show, let's see here. Do we want to give anybody the night off? I think I'll give Frankie. Frankie's already taking the night off because he must be working in Japan. So, is there anybody else we would like to give the night off to? Not really. Frankie Perez was going to be given the night off to, do the storyline of where's Frankie at? Why isn't he helping against the Steel Circle? Venue's fine. We'll use our broadcaster Wrestle World for this. Any pre-show incidents? The ring has been accidentally sent to the wrong place. Got a no replacement? That's going to hurt our show rating. That's great news. Wonderful news, right? Booking team meeting. Let's spend some of that creative energy. We got 228 points. Let's get a creative finish. It's a big gamble. I don't like the big gamble ones, but we'll have to see if there's any way we can use it. Big gamble on the angle idea. Character idea. Hopefully we get something good here. It's a bit of a gamble all night so far. During the meeting here. Let's try our luck with one last. Near certainty with Carlos Barrera getting a creative finish. Okay. We'll book the rest. Link Cash. He helps, create a fun atmosphere. A classic rib on Elmer Hogan. That's good to see. We're at least starting off the incidents with a potentially positive. Masked Cougar's been passing on microphone tips to Komodo Dragon. Love to see that. We always love to see tips passed on from veterans to rookies. Here we go. Eureka LaBelle got into an argument with Air Raid Siren. This is the morale officer. Attempt to do some team building with her or him. And didn't like it. Frankie Boy Fernandez ran some basics and safety drills for 5 students, and Fox Mask ran his for 12 of our male competitors. Moto Dragon's got a lot of heat backstage for selfish behavior. Slapped him on the wrist. It's handled, and that's been completed. Go ahead and do some team bonding. See if that helps, build any kind of relationships. Nothing came from it, so now pre-show is booked. Okay, I think we'll book our main event of the evening. Frankie Boy Fernandez taking on Masked Cougar. We'll auto-name that. Put the titles on the line here. Coastal Zone Championship. Give it some time here. I think 20 minutes is not bad. Do that. Basically, Frankie Boy is going to put the title on the line here. It's going to end in a draw, and we're going to call it in the ring. Obviously, the finish we're going to do will be a let's do an outside interference, and it's going to be Frankie Boy is going to be attacked by the Steel Circle. So we got Ernest Youngman, we got Jackpot Jordan, and last but not least, Logan Wolfsbane. We're going to do the same for Masked Cougar. So the Steel Circle is just going to come out, and they're going to try to just basically just take over this main event, attack everybody. Nobody is safe, and that's what's going to be. I mean, we'll just do a Steel Circle asserting their dominance. Everything looks good, so we'll go ahead and book that one. And we'll get into our next matchup, which will be American Flash taking on Ernest Youngman. Yeah, I think Ernest Youngman will be fine for this. I'll have to auto name it here. We'll have to give it some time. have Ernest Youngman pick up the victory. This will be a non-title matchup. So basically, he's going to cheat to get the victory here. And this is going to try to push the Steel Circle as being that unstoppable force. We're also going to have some interference on, American Flash. Not by Ernest Youngman, by Jackpot Jordan, the rest of the Steel Circle, Logan Wolfsbane. So, again, Steel Circle is going to come out kind of like the old NWO and interfere in the matchups and cause Youngman to pick up the victory over American Flash. So we'll go ahead and book that. Let's go ahead and book our next match here. It'll be a tag team matchup, and it will be the Wildcats taking on the team of Jackpot Jordan and Logan Wolfsbane. And we want to put the titles on the line here. Coastal Zone tag teams, let's let them defend it. We'll give them 15 minutes, 17. I think somewhere around in there will be good, I think. I'm hoping we don't get the penalty for not long enough in the eyes of our audience. We'll have Steal the Show, T. Grace Sabaje Jr. get the victory. He will pin Jackpot Jordan. And I think we'll make it a clean win. We'll have it be open and scripted. And I think we'll go ahead and book that. I like the way that looks. Steal the Show match between the Steel Circle and the Wildcats. Next match up here. Let's do... Could do a triple threat hardcore between Blue Phantom, California Love Machine, and Hugh to Ask. And save that. Let's give this 15 to 17 minutes. Blue Phantom is going to pick up the victory here. Continue trying to push Blue Phantom into getting a title shot potentially for that Coastal Zone Extreme title. We'll go ahead and book this matchup. Okay, up next, I want to do a Extreme title matchup here, so we'll pick 1v1 Hardcore. Okay, I'd love to use Texas Hangman versus Carlos Burr, but he is actually out of the weight class for the Extreme title. So let's put Juliet Balconi in instead in his place. And everything else looks good. We'll have Carlos Burr continue the title. We'll script it. She can't be in a match of that length, so let's take it down to 15 minutes. That looks good there. Go ahead and get the World Tag Team titles. Borrow that. We could technically say, we borrowed the heavyweight title. Flash isn't going to defend it, but that's okay. Next up, we'll do a tag team match between the California Dreams, and we will do Helic and Perot. So one of the COTT opponents and territories, we're going to have them come in, and Helic and Perot are going to take on the California Dreams. Kira Lee is going to pick up the victory as I continue to try to push her hard, as well as Sky Hermosa. We're going to have this be a work the crowd match because it's going to be our opening matchup. Go ahead and book this matchup now, and look what else we want to do. Going to do an angle here where the Steel Circle beat down Fernandez and Cougar, and we'll kind of do a, this one's going to be a little bit different because American Flash is going to come out and he's going to make the save. So I'm going to have to add in this part. I think I'll delete that part 2, and then I'll just make this a copy of part 1. And inside here, I will add American Flash making the save, and we'll change like these guys around potentially, or we could just still have them, basically making the save, stopping the Steel Circle from beating down Fernandez and Cougar, and helping his CZCW, compatriots. So we'll move that to the aftermath of the main event. We're going to book another where it's Fernandez going to be questioning Masked Cougar, where his loyalties really lie, and he's going to find out tonight by taking him on. And in our main event for the title, Fernandez is going to find out where Masked Cougar lies, because he's questioning kind of everybody right now. Steel Circle's kind of in his head. He's going to question everybody, everything, until he finds out and you prove to him basically you're on his side. This one we're going to have American Flash. He's going to be trying to rally the troops backstage, you know, saying the Steel Circle is all about dividing them and they need to stop this and band together as CZCW. So that will lead in further into when he saves Fernandez and Flash. So we're going to have Frankie Boy Fernandez in this one question Cougar why he didn't come to help them last month. And that's why he's also going to question, hey, maybe you're part of the Steel Circle. Maybe it's you are one of the people that are going to join the Steel Circle from CZCW, and that's why you didn't come out. And you know, Cougar's going to take exception to this, and they're going to get into a kind of a stare down, and a match is going to happen later tonight. This one we're going to kind of introduce some Steel Circle attacking Barrera and Balcony after the match, and American Flash is going to make the save at this one as well. So we're kind of trying to position American Flash as one of the leaders of CZCW. He's rallying the troops. He's trying to come out and save people when they're being attacked by the Steel Circle. He's definitely going to be one of the ones that is going to be against the Steel Circle. And that kind of leads also to him facing Ernest Youngman in that matchup tonight. I think we're going to need a pre-show matchup here, and I'm going to do a battle royal here. So we'll scroll all the way down here. Let's do a 15-man battle royal, and we'll pick some of the young people here that's young workers who aren't on the card currently. And let's make sure we have like nobody in star well known. So put Texas Hangman in there. Do some of our recognizable people here. You know, Johnny Perez, Montero, Rivera, Zal Quinn. We'll go ahead now and put people in like Air Raid, Cillian, Attitude, Heartbreaker, Jack, my avatar Kimono, and we'll do, let's see here, I think that's good. Do we want to take Kimono out and put Tony the Wonderful in? Yeah. Take Rivera out and put Swipe Romero in. I think that's looking good right there, so we'll go ahead and auto name this. We'll give it some time here on the pre-show, and I think we'll just have Texas Hangman pick up the victory in this battle royal. So this is just to get everybody some work on the show, on the pre-show. So we'll go ahead and book that. Looks like Fox Mass is giving a little bit too much to do here, so we'll go into staff here, and we'll probably give Frankie Boy a chance to book this. Okay, Reach for the Sky starts. It's held in front of 2,277 people in LA. We get our pre-show battle royal. Gets a 51 segment rating. Pretty good work from everybody. Texas Hangman wins it in 20 minutes 22 seconds. He last eliminates Amy St. James. We had some people that were off their game. Added Altitude, Eureka LaBelle, Zal Quinn. But all in all, 51. I'll take that. Up next, we have Helic and Perot taking on the California Dreams. And the Dreams defend the titles against Helic Perot in 14 minutes, 49 seconds. Curaleaf gets the pin. This is defense number 7. 62 segment rating. Curaleaf led the match with a 66. Sky Hermosa 52. Perot 53. Helic a 46. Excellent work from everybody involved. Really happy with this one. We then move into Ernest Youngman, Jackpot Jordan, Logan Wolfsbane, telling the crowd they've been trying to recruit people from CZCW to join them. They have had some takers too. 39 segment rating. Jackpot kind of struggled with going off script, but everybody else did really well. So I'm happy with this. This is just like sow seeds of doubt in CZCW. We then get Juliet Balcony and Carlos Barrera taking, and Carlos puts up this Coastal Zone Extreme title. He makes defense number 9 as he pins Juliet Balcony in 15-20. 55 segment rating. Juliet with a 33, so a little underperforming there. Carlos Barrera with a 63. We did get the match was too short in the eyes of our audience. Juliet was off her game, but we'll take the 55 and move on to our next segment. In our next segment, we have Steel Circle coming out and after the match and beating down Barrera and Balconi. And then American Flash comes out to make the save, and he challenges Youngman to a match tonight. This gets a 47. It did seem to get better, and then just kind of dropped off in part 3. But all in all, pretty good match, pretty good segment. 47 overall, I'll take it. And then what can be called almost a preview of the #1 contendership for the Extreme title, we have Blue Phantom taking on California Love Machine and Hugh to Ask. Blue Phantom picks up the victory, pinning Hugh to Ask with a Phantom Cradle at 15 minutes and 5 seconds mark. Segment rating 51, Blue Phantom with a 52, California Love Machine with a 49, Hugh had to Ask with a 55. Excellent job from all these guys. A 51 is not bad, and we'll see what Blue Phantom can do against Carlos Barrera. We then get our angle with Frankie Boy Fernandez and Masked Cougar. Once Cougar comes out and he's talking with Frankie Boy, and Frankie Boy's like, hey, why didn't you come help us last month? Are you the one that's leaving for Steel Circle? Masked Cougar takes really big exception to this, and a stare down happens, and it's broken up by security. Match is made for tonight. Frankie Boy versus Masked Cougar for the title. We then get the Steel Circle taking on the Wildcats for the Coastal Zone Tag Team titles. The Wildcats end up victorious and make defense number 4 when Tigre Sabalje Jr. pins Jackpot Jordan. This gets a 70 segment rating. Logan Wolfsbane is 63, Jackpot Jordan 52, Tigre Sabalje Jr. 66, and El Jaguar 56. 70. Excellent job by all of these guys. Really happy to see this. It's got the crowd very hot. Awesome job. We then cut to backstage where American Flash is talking to some of the CZCW people. Some of them have recently been beaten down by the Steel Circle, and he's trying to rally these guys. Blue Phantom's there, Hugh to Ask is there, Juliet Balconi is there. He's trying to say, hey guys, Steel Circle is all about dividing us. We need to come together, band together, and take these guys out. This gets a 45 segment rating. Hopefully advances the storyline a little bit too. We end up then having our matchup between Ernest Youngman, American Flash. Excellent job by all these guys, a 78 segment rating. Youngman picks up the victory in 1955 with the hit following interference by Jackpot Jordan. We get Ernest Youngman with a 78, American Flash with an 82. They have great chemistry together. That's awesome to see. Really good to see that. And can't say much more than that other than, the fans were put off by the end of that match. But we'll have to try to keep that in mind next time we do this matchup. They don't like that type of finish. We then cut to an interview by the Guru with Frankie Boy Fernandez. He says he's going to find out where Masked Cougar's loyalties really lie tonight. He will only know that if he faces him in the ring, looks him eye to eye, and sees what he's really made of. He knows he's had history with him in the past, but this is now about defending CZCW. It's a 63 segment rating. We then have our main event, which is Masked Cougar taking on Frankie Boy Fernandez. It ends in a draw with a double disqualification because of the tax. 80 segment rating. They didn't have a problem with this one, but Masked Cougar with a 66, Frankie Boy Fernandez with a 79. Excellent job. Really good 80 segment rated main event. I'll take it all day, every day. And after the attack by the Steel Circle that causes the match to end, they continue the beat down until American Flash comes out and makes the save and chases off the Steel Circle. And it kind of ends with Frankie Boy Fernandez, Masked Cougar, and American Flash standing tall in the ring. CZCW looks like they have a leader. Finish the show up. 59 overall rating. I'll take that. Wasn't the best, but we had penalties from the ring being off. We used a lot of people they think too much. But 59, we'll take it. Move on to the next show. Go ahead and address the locker room here. I think we'll give some love to Kira Lee. We'll give some love to Masked Cougar. And I think we'll give the last bit to Carlos Barrera. Great performances all around. Trying to build, some confidence and some relationships with these guys. They were all pleased. We made $24,837 on this show. It's good to see we're at 252,000. We gained some popularity all over the place. Really good to see that post show is now complete. We'll go ahead and see if there's any kind of mail and potentially get ready for our next show. I do believe it's Hardcore Halloween. If you guys are enjoying the content, please leave a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell so you can be alerted to anything I do. Check the mail here. Nothing really big. So go ahead and delete that. And we'll check. Yeah, Hardcore Halloween is up next. So that'll hopefully be an interesting card to book. We're going to try to book all hardcore matches for that one, kind of keeping with the theme of Hardcore Halloween. So I hope you guys are enjoying this. Love to hear any comments you guys have. What do you think is going to happen? Love the interaction. I read all the comments, try to respond when I can. But I'm Last Son. Keep playing, guys. Stay awesome. I'll see you in our next video.